Hello guys, today we have a new interesting watch on the channel. This is a watch from MINUS-8. It's a smaller brand. This is their Layer 2.0 model. I think it's a really interesting watch. The whole layout, as you can see, that dial is really nice. Multi-layered, as you can see there, which is pretty cool. Nice matte black dial with white hands, white A369. And then if you didn't even notice, there's actually a date window there. I didn't even realize there was. And yeah, it's kind of hidden there. So a lot of people that don't like, dates on watches. They like cleaner, symmetrical designs. Maybe this is something for you. Anyway, it's a pretty cool watch. It's about $400 from their website, which I will drop a link down in the description below if you want to check them out after the video. But yeah, I think it's a pretty decent watch. It's very well made. Has some decent specifications as well. Let's see what's on my wrist, and we'll jump right into this, guys. On my wrist today is the Oceanica Thresher, the blue dial version, as you can see here, which is a dual crown, super compressor style, 200-meter dive watch, a nice oyster bracelet, very comfortable, compact, and very good quality. Now the packaging is pretty simple. It comes in this cardboard box. Inside you get a polishing cloth and your warranty card. Nothing to write home about. It's okay. I'm not really a big box guy anyway. I kind of throw the boxes in the corner and kind of just forget about them anyway. So not really a deal breaker for me, I'd say. Now the watch itself is housed in a 316L solid stainless steel case with a black PVD coating. As you can see, everything is pretty much black here, down to the band, down to the actual buckle, which is custom, as you can see there. And yeah, in terms of thickness, it's 14 millimeters thick, which is not too bad there. In terms of case diameter, it's only 42 millimeters across, which is pretty decent size. And we also do get a 20 millimeter lug width. Our crown is actually located down at the 4 o'clock position. Kind of keeps it out of the way of things like the Seiko SKX, which is pretty nice. And it actually has a yellow, as you can see here, a little yellow portion with their logo 8. I think that was pretty cool. Matches the yellow accents on the actual dial, as you can see, going around with the 0 through 60. And that seconds hand as well. So yeah, we have a matte black dial here. As you can see, it's a multi-layered dial. It kind of looks like almost like 3D. It's pretty cool. We get black and white hands, which are skeletonized, so you can always read that time. We do get a actually 12-hour 1 through 12 on the inner portion. On the chapter ring, you have 0 through 60, so it's always very legible, always very easy to read this watch. Of course, this watch is automatic, and it does have 100 meters of water resistance. No screw-down crown, but we do get 100 meters of water resistance with a screw-down case back as well, which is exhibition. Yeah, so it's definitely a very high visibility dial, which is very nice to see. Kind of like a pilot watch, a pilot style watch. You have the large numerals, which is very easy to, see exactly where the hand is when you just take a quick glance at the watch, which is always very nice. Now, of course, we do get a genuine sapphire crystal on this watch, which is expected. We also do get a nice rubber band as well. The band it comes on is actually really nice. Genuine rubber band, pretty smooth. Doesn't attract a lint or anything like that, of course. And well, heading to the case back, you can see we do get a custom rotor on the NH35A here. They did put an 8 on it, and -8 is written over there on the back, which is pretty cool. But yeah, the strap itself is pretty nice. A lot of holes at the -8 logo. Pretty flexible straight out of the box. One safety keeper, and you get a custom -8 buckle here, which is pretty nice as well. So yeah, definitely fits the whole aesthetic of the watch. The case finishing is actually pretty good, very smooth, no errors there, blotchy parts. I did take a pretty good look at it, and I didn't find any errors there. As you can see, this sapphire crystal is single domed. Yeah, I didn't really find any errors. It's all brushed on the sides. Lugs come downwards here, very circular center portion of the case, and yeah, not all that bad there. Now the crown, you can wind it via the crown. This is the NH35 inside of this watch. It's an automatic movement. We do get hand, oh look, it's going already just by movement. But it's very easy to wind this crown, no issues there. It's already running. Nice yellow tipped sweeping seconds hand to match those yellow accents on the outer portion. Pull out one position. We do get that date window in black, and it kind of really stays stealthy, which is pretty cool. Change the date. Final position is hacking, and we can set the time here. Set it to, I don't know, 4:45. Very snappy, very easy to use crown, and we do get 100 meters, so there's a gasket in there for that 100 meters of water resistance, meaning you can definitely take this watch in the pool or the ocean, and you should be okay. Movement itself, most of you guys, if you don't know, it has around a 40-hour power reserve. It beats at 3 hertz. They're really pretty robust, accurate movements. You shouldn't have any issues with these movements. I've seen hundreds of them and never really had any major issues with them. So definitely a movement that will last a very long time. And of course, we do get a glimpse of the movement through the case back. Like I said, it's not an extremely high end, like complicated movement, but it's a very robust, keeps the cost down of the watches, and it's a very common movement. It's accurate, it's not going to fail on you, and yeah, it's very well known as well, very easy to service if you wanted it to. Definitely a decent movement. Anyway, this watch does have a lot of Super Luminova as well, which is a nice part. This watch does have a lot of Super Luminova as well on the dial, which is pretty cool. I want to get you guys a Loom Shot. The loom should be pretty interesting on this one. Let's take a look, guys. So as you can see here, everything is loomed up pretty nicely, even these skeletonized hands and the sweeping seconds hand, which is pretty cool, as well as the markings on the outer portion of the dial for 0 through 60. And yeah, definitely a little brighter than the hands because there's obviously more room to apply. But pretty good loom, I'd say. Not too bad. On my 6.5-inch wrist, the watch wears really nicely. The band conforms right out of the box. Very nice buckle. As you can see, there's no extra room or gap in between the band and the buckle when it's closed, which I really do appreciate. Perfectly sized. And you get a lot of holes that are very close to each other, so you're not really going to have an issue fitting that. Very legible from top down. As you can see across my wrist here, it fits just perfectly. I have no issues there whatsoever. Yeah, it definitely pokes out a little, gives a little wrist presence. Definitely looks like something very different, something out of the ordinary, which is, a lot of people crave for that. So yeah, definitely feels comfortable on the wrist, no issues there. Band works well, no issues. Now, of course, there's always a bunch of strap options for watches. I chose a strap today from strapsco.com. I will drop a link to their website in the description below. And I chose a nice Fkm rubber strap. It's a black strap with a textured design. I think it would look pretty cool on this watch. I'm one who always loves to change straps on their watches, so I'm going to throw down another strap, see how it looks. A lot of people, they look at a watch and maybe they don't like it, then they see it on a different band and they're like, wow, this looks really good. Then it kind of, everything kind of comes together and they even like it more. So that's why I'm going to try to show a lot of different straps on the channel. I saw a lot of other channels doing it as well. And let's throw on a nice band here. I have an Fkm Disarray Band, as you can see here, which is a little different design. Kind of has this textured design. It's Fkm genuine rubber, stainless steel buckle, and quick release pins as well. And it's curved at the ends, as you can see here, which is pretty nice. I believe these are about 30-35 bucks on the Strapsco website, which you can find all that information down in the description below. So as you can see here, I've paired it on this new band. Kind of gives it a more adventurous look. Kind of changes the whole look of the watch, which is pretty cool. Very interesting. This is 20 millimeters, very soft, supple, a bit thinner than the one that the watch comes with. Now let's see how it looks on my wrist. So there it is on my 6.5-inch wrist. I must say, it looks pretty cool, this band, with the texturing. You have a lot going on in the dial, which kind of matches the whole adventurous theme of this watch. Kind of like an explorer-style diving watch. It kind of looks like with that 369. So I thought this would fit it really nice, and it's very comfortable, very supple, and nice buckle as well. No issues there. And as you can see, you get this end portion where the keeper locks into, which is pretty cool. So yeah, definitely pretty cool there. But yeah, in conclusion, guys, I think this watch is pretty, well constructed. I think they did a pretty good job. I reviewed one of their watches in the past, and their watches are always of very good quality. Their shipping is really fast as well. I believe they're based in California, which is nice to see because I am from the USA. But yeah, other than that, I didn't find any quality control issues wrong with the watch. Obviously, if you don't like the style or something about a watch, you're not going to like it. But I think this is a pretty decent offering from -8. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below as usual. This is Watch Addiction Watch Reviews coming at you with the 2.0 layer, one of their newest releases. And yeah, definitely check them out. Pretty cool company here. Alright guys, I will see you in the next one. Definitely smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and a lot of interesting stuff coming up real soon, guys. Stay tuned. Bye.